Corresponding angles axiom. Draw two parallel lines and a transversal to intersect them as shown in this figure. So as you can see in the figure, line M and line N are parallel, and L is another line which is intersecting them at two distinct points, and so we call it a transversal. And so we get 8 angles, and we have numbered them here. Now measure any pair of corresponding angles and find out the relationship between them. So let us measure all the corresponding angles here. So we are going to measure angle 1 here and then measure angle 5. So if you can see, for measuring angle 1, we will consider this 0, and so as we can move here along this line, we can see that angle 1 is around 103 degrees. So I'm going to put a dot point here. So that's 103 degrees here. So this angle, angle 1, is 103 degrees. Okay. And so similarly, if I want to measure angle 2, I will consider this 0, and if I move along that curve, I get angle 2 will be around that's 70, and this is 75. So that would be around 77 degrees. Right? Because together they have to be 180 degrees. So I'm going to put them here. Now let's see their corresponding angles. So I bring the protector down here. Angle 5, if you can see, is also same as the above angle 1. So this is also, we get this as 103 degrees. And similarly, angle 6 here will be, this is 70, then 75, and then you can see it's 76 and 77 degrees here. And so we get two pairs of corresponding angles, angle 1 and angle 5 equal, and angle 2 and angle 6 equal. And so we get, you may find that angle 1 is equal to angle 5, angle 2 is equal to angle 6, and similarly we can prove that angle 4 is equal to angle 8 and angle 3 is equal to angle 7. Let's see that as well. So if you see angle 4 here, this side, and now we are going to take this 0. So if we move along this line, again we have 70 here, then we have 75 coming here, and so that's 77 degrees. This is 77 degrees, and we will get angle 3 if we will move along this 0, and we get 100 here. So you can see 101, 102, and 103 is this angle. So this is 103 degrees, right? And then when we come down to 8 and 7, we get the same angle here. So angle 8 would be 77 degrees and angle 7 would be 103 degrees. And so we get that 1 was equal to angle 5, 2 was equal to angle 6, similarly 4 is equal to angle 8, and 3 is equal to angle 7. And so we get this axiom 6.3, which says if a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then each pair of corresponding angles is equal. Now I want you to look at what is given in this statement and what is the conclusion. The given is that there is one transversal which is intersecting two parallel lines. Then we measured the angles and we found out that each pair of corresponding angles is equal. So that is our conclusion. That's axiom 6.3. We are going to accept it without any proof. Axiom 6.3 is also referred to as corresponding angles axiom for obvious reasons that it is talking about the corresponding angles. Now, let us discuss the converse of this axiom, which is as follows. So when we talk about converse of a statement, the given becomes the conclusion and the conclusion becomes the given. So here we will take this as given. If a transversal intersects two lines such that a pair of corresponding angles is equal, so here the conclusion part has come as given here, that the pair of corresponding angles is equal, then the two lines are parallel. So this condition has gone into conclusion here. So this is the given and this is the conclusion. Now we need to check whether this statement is true, that if a pair of corresponding angle is equal, then the two lines are parallel. Is that a true statement or not? Does this statement hold true? It can be verified as follows. So draw a line AD as you can see in the figure and mark the points B and C on it. At B and C, construct angle ABQ and angle BCS, which are equal to each other. So let us construct them. So I put the protector at point B, and I'm going to construct an angle at 100 degrees here. So let's put a dot there. And then also at C, we are going to take the same angle and put same angle. So put a dot at 100 degrees here. So there we go. Now we are going to draw two lines there, which are passing through these 2 points. So you can see that this dot and this dot is passing through B and C, and the two lines we get are parallel to each other. So this is angle ABQ, and we have drawn, so that is 100 degrees, and we also drew angle BCS 100 degrees. So when two of them are equal, then the two lines that we get are parallel. So you may observe that the two lines do not intersect each other, and so you may conclude that the lines are parallel. And this is the converse of the previous axiom, which we will also accept without proof. Therefore, the converse of the corresponding angles axiom is also true. And so we have axiom 6.4, which says if a transversal intersects two lines such that a pair of corresponding angle is equal, then the two lines are parallel. So we have studied two axioms, and these are the two axioms. The two corresponding angles axiom are as follows. Axiom 6.3, if a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then each pair of corresponding angles is equal. And axiom 6.4, which says if a transversal intersects two lines such that a pair of corresponding angles is equal, then the two lines are parallel to each other.